I have something that's I've been questioning in my mind for some time now. I'm probably never going to get a straight answer on it. So, love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. I see that. Okay, pray for the person persecuting you because you want his soul to come to God, which will change him. Love him. I can see that. Okay, love is something we are commanded to. Okay, but I hear it preached in churches that this love your enemy and pray for those who persecute you as a call to pacifism. So let me expound on this a little bit, where I look in retrospect to history. And let's just go in the last 100 years or so. So what you're saying is that over 2 million Armenians and Greeks who were brutally butchered by the Islamic Ottoman Turks in their own country, they were under the authority of that government, should not and would be sinning if they did resisted had they had the ability. They should have simply quietly walked into the desert while being brutally butchered, raped, and allowed to die of exposure. They would be sinning if they would have resisted had they the ability. Well, let's step forward and to Germany. And we'll discount the 6.5 million Jews because we're not talking about Jews, we're talking about Christians. Some of them did resist Hitler in Eastern Europe. Were they sinning when they resisted the person who was occupying the country in the same manner that Rome was occupying Jerusalem back at the time of Christ? Were they sinning? Today, there are a few Christian groups that resist ISIS. ISIS occupies their territory. They resist ISIS by force of arms. Granted, most of the Christian groups are just being led to the slaughter like sheep, which is a shame. But perhaps these people who are actually resisting ISIS should lay down their arms, expose their throats so they can be slit open. That when you take these, pray for your oppressor, got it. I got no problem with that. Love your enemy, got it. Got no problem with that. When you take it to the point of pacifism, you're telling Christians to allow themselves to be slaughtered. When you examine something, you examine it to the extreme. Okay? So, somebody answer my question. Is it a sin to defend yourself from your oppressor, or that oppressor who would kill you? Is it a sin to resist the oppressor? Is it a sin to throw off this oppressor? Hey, the oppressor. Hey, let's look. Why do we celebrate the 4th of July? If you take it by this means, then the original colonists who separated from England were sinners, and therefore if we celebrate the 4th of July, we are celebrating the act of sinners. Kind of gets a different picture when you take that track. But you know, I'll make this video, nobody's going to answer it. I'm going to post it, nobody's going to answer it. Because the pacifist argument says that everything we have done, we shouldn't have done. We should have allowed people to slaughter us. We should have prayed for them while they cut our throats. Well, if you're going to get your throat cut and you pray for them, you know, that's fine. I'm good with that. But not resist them. We honor those who kneel and bare their throats like sheep to the wolves. No. I can't see it. And if passivity means I have to be passive to be a Christian, If that is a requirement for me to be a Christian, to be a passive person in the face of such adversity, I'm not a Christian then. But I don't think Jesus ever said that. And I don't think God ever meant that. Okay? I think it's our little lily-livered, weak twist on Scripture saying that we have to arbitrarily accept and do not resist. Okay? Get your comments back on me. Good or bad, I don't care. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. I'll argue with you. I love a good argument. Okay?